Hey guys, Segef, Frontline Tactic, and today I'm doing a little bit of discussion on a new MMO that's coming out called WildStar. I've had my eye on it for a while. It looks really cool. I love the art style, the campy humor. I'll get into more of that later. But WildStar is a brand new kind of hotkey, action-oriented MMORPG by NCSoft and Carbine Studios. With them, and courtesy of Curse Gaming, they gave out, I believe, like 300,000 beta keys for this beta key weekend. And so I quickly dove on that like a grenade, so that I can get my own, so I can get into it. Because I've been bugging them a little bit about wanting my own copy to get into the beta. I've watched a few people play, but I've kind of wanted to not watch too much of it. I watched some of their E3 content just because I want it to be fresh, because it looks fresh in the regard that it's something different yet intuitive from things that have happened in the past. Games that have done in the past, they have improved on it and expanded on it. And that's how games should be made and should be gone through. So, as some of you may have noticed, I have played a little bit already. So far, I thought I was going to like the warrior class. I don't know, it's just not clicking with me this time around. Usually, like, the warrior class, I'm like, yes! Just absolutely love it. Haven't played this one at all. And then this one, the Esper. I love the Esper, actually. The combat mechanics are clicking with me. Alright, so let's go over the races and the classes. We'll just start off the top here. Humans. Well, there's not much to say about humans. But the main conflict is between the Exiles and the Dominion. So the Dominion sound like a bunch of religious zealots that they're trying to go through the universe and, unify people under their own single banner. And then you have the Exiles that just kind of want to be left alone and do their own thing. They're kind of like the rebels. And the world Nexus, which this game, the game takes place on, is going to be kind of like the rebels' second chance, or the Exiles' second chance. And the Dominion are like, no, we must put this world into compliance. And so there's the conflict, is people trying to set up a new home while others are trying to basically plant a flag into it as the next part of the empire. And then there's kind of hinted that there's kind of lore-wise that there's something secret there that's tied to both of these major factions, or that are going to impact both of them, as well as the future of Nexus, which sounds great. So each race has its own restrictions. And so far it looks like humans and Cassians are unrestricted from any of the classes. So human and Cassian are basically the Dominion equivalent of humans. So those two races have access to all the classes. But let's go back to our Exile. So we have human. Ta-da, human. And you kind of click on it, it kind of does a quick randomize. That hairstyle, man. Oh my gosh. Go fix yourself. But yeah, the artwork's kind of cute. Mixture between kind of like traditional, almost Disney. That's kind of, I think, the best way to describe it. It's kind of like Disney-esque, wholesome kind of artwork. And then you have the Aryan, which are kind of like these little furry, nature-loving, furry people. I mean, they're like little bunny people, or rabbits, or whatever else that you want to call them. It's kind of a Morgan kind of look, right there. Then you have these guys, the stone guys, the Granok, which are pretty impressive. Let's see. Sometimes they have crystals, and you can change the color of crystals. So crystals growing out of them. Or my favorite, let's see if we can get it. Come on, don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Oh, you're gonna be stingy, aren't you? I don't want to go into character con. Oh my gosh, just do what I want you to do. You're not doing it. There it is. So some of them, you can go into the editing to customize, and they grow plants on them as a cosmetic look. And the look of the Granok are kind of cool because they're kind of like golem rock people, and they have like carvings and ferns and crystals and things carved out of them to kind of make them look, you know, more human and organic when really they're made of stone. So it's kind of a neat, like, oh, there you go. That guy's all rocked out. And then you have the Mordesh, which are a group of people suffering from a disease that is causing them to die or decay. And so they're all hopped up on the serum and various chemicals and robotics. And so they're basically Frankenstein people so that they can live. Like, that guy looks pretty cool. Like, I don't know about that guy. Wow. And so they're kind of fun. They're kind of like a weird bio-organic, steampunky, Frankenstein, you know, futuristic Forsaken, so to speak. This guy's awesome. Like, that one's cool. Like, you can see the bone, the teeth behind the gills kind of thing there. Kind of reminds me of some of this kind of reminds me of some H.R. Geiger work or Metropolis. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. Then, of course, we already talked about the humans. The Cassians are they're just like the humans, the exile humans, except they're a bit more pompous and noble, I guess, is a good word. Then you have the Draken, which look like these demon satyrs, which they just have some really cool, wow, look at the fin. Some really cool different cosmetic looks that you can put on them. They look wild. Like, literally, like, that's the art style they went for, and I think they nailed it. They just look very feral and wild. Whoa. Wow. That makes her look like the Queen of Blades. Like, that's kind of like a Kerrigan thing going on. It's like Kerrigan and the creature from the Black Lagoon had a baby. Or had a daughter, and that's her. There you go. Then you have the Chua, I guess, which some of them look like little puppies. Come on. But, like, one of my first looks when I was looking at them, they reminded me of Mogwai. you know what I'm talking about? The movie Gremlins? So you kind of have, like, you know, Gargoyle or Gremlin. Mogwai. Gremlin. Mogwai. Gremlin. Oh, he just looks stupid. Mogwai. Gremlin. Mogwai. And then you have the Mechari, which are basically a mechanical race of people, which some of them have some really cool kind of facial structures and things like that, and like their hairstyle is like the energy crystals that they have. That one's pretty wild. And so it has this whole game has that kind of Disney-esque art style blended with some futuristic steampunk. Alright. So now let's talk about the classes. So warrior. Warriors are able to be melee DPS or tanks. Engineers. They're able to be ranged DPS or tanks. Espers, ranged DPS or healer. Medic, ranged DPS or healer. Stalker, melee DPS or tank. And then Spell Slinger, ranged DPS or healer. So those of you that did not keep track, that is melee DPS 2, ranged DPS 4, tank 3, and healer 3. So this brings me to one of my favorite points about this game so far, is that every class has a dual spec or dual purpose. Not like some other games where it's like, what are you? I'm a cleric. What can you do? I heal or buff people. Oh, okay. What are you? I'm a warrior. Pretty much tank or take hits, you know, whatever. What are you? I'm a mage. What do you do? I blow stuff up. Can you do anything else? Not really. Or what are you? I'm a shaman. I can heal or I can DPS. So this basically prevents that whole stagnant role set where you're this class, alright, you are stuck doing this. This allows greater diversity within the classes so that on the fly you can make 3 different of these classes potentially be tanks. Just change your role, man. Just all you gotta do is change your tool set, which is done on the fly, which I can show you guys in a second. Like, you're not stuck to a hard spec just because it says like Esper is a ranged DPS or healer. That doesn't mean like you have to spec and then you have to go respec and yada yada yada. No, I will go over. I'll show you guys. It's literally, as long as you're out of combat, you can change out your toolbar, and when you change out your toolbar, that's what kind of spec you are. And another cool thing is paths. So you have Explore. This basically gives you bonus quests and kind of things to do to help yourself and help your other players with a specific set of quests that you kind of stumble upon or find. Scientist is the same way. You just go around and because this is a new world, you're able to do research on the flora, the minerals, the creatures, the various different things that you come across to get more information to, again, help yourself or help your allies. Settler. I've played around with Settler. This one's kind of cool. This one allows you build, by gathering resources throughout the world, allows you to create kind of a short-term structure or bonuses that any player can come by to basically benefit from. You build this little structure. There's hubs throughout the world that you can build these structures at. Some of them are at quest hubs or towns and stuff like that, and you just basically make life better for people that are in that area. So the person can come up to these structures and use it to get a short-term buff. I think it's like 30 minutes or something like that, or 20 minutes. Yeah, I want to say 20 minutes. So, like, one of the bonuses I got was 15% more maximum health for 20 minutes. Another one was 15% or 50% more quicker run speed while out of combat for 20 minutes. And one of them was crit severity, like you just crit 4% harder or 5% harder for 20 minutes. And so it just helps life, helps you quest faster, helps you do this, that, and I really think that's a really cool thing. And then Soldier, I think you can take bounties out on people, and so it allows you to kind of go into an area and kill like an elite mob or something. I have not experimented with Soldier, I just kind of know the premise of it. So each one of these tasks kind of create an extra difference in play style, which is awesome. So technically I can play, like right now I have one of my characters is an Esper settler, and I can go back and say I want to play a different race. So instead of human, I want to play as okay, they can't be an Esper, but you get my point. Let's say medic. Instead of a medic settler, maybe I want to play a medic scientist under this race. Now, there's not really any racial bonuses per se, just kind of changes the flavor of the game. But now, because I'm playing the same class as a different path, this is going to change my leveling experience. So now you can even play same race, just now I want to play as a science soldier. That is greatly going to, not greatly, but significantly change your leveling experience. And that gives same race, same class a certain aspect of replayability. Or even, same class, different race, new path, different playability. That's brilliant. That is absolutely amazing. And that's not even talking about trade skills that you get at level 10. Which I'm going to get into as soon as I can get, which probably be my Esper, once I get my Esper high enough. So the classes and race dynamic I absolutely love. Now let's cancel this, and I will show you my Esper real quick, and I'll show you the toolbars as it loads. The whole general plot of the story of the game is relatively dark, but with the Disney-esque art style, as well as the bright, vibrant colors and everything, it kind of changes the whole aspect, that it doesn't feel as depressed and dark. Alright, so I'm going to quickly show gameplay of the Esper. My Psychic Blades, going to tear that fool up. Oh wow, did not last long at all. So that's the Esper, is you kind of like create psychic attacks. Bam. Should be the last tower I need to blow up, I believe. There we go. Oh gosh. That was just a horrible execution. Alright, so to go over my skills, yep, there's my heal. So I have a single heal. Alright, so right now I have 3 skills in Assault, 1 skill in Support, and 1 skill in Utility. Now you can choose any combination of these as you unlock all these abilities. So Assault is kind of like your DPS. Support is kind of like your utility, or no, it's not like your utility. It's more of your buffing and healing and damage avoidance. It's one of those things to help, you know, mitigation and tricks. Like, create a mirage lasting a minute on the target location. The first injured ally that walks into the mirage receives a giant healing, and you generate a side point. As well as every skill can be leveled up. So as you earn ability points, you can make this one, like, let's look at Concentrated Blade. Manifests a Psy Blade after 4.4 seconds, spins to the target, and deals 209 magic damage and generates a side point. Side points for the Esper is a lot like the Rogue in World of Warcraft, so you create combo points that then you spend for, see, like this one. Boom, boom, boom. Your different side points create more and more damage. So, now it says, per tier upgrade, it increases it by 5 damage. But then when you hit the 4th tier, it decreases its delay by 3.4 seconds. So it allows you to fire these off faster. And if you get it to the 8th tier, it increases the charge amount of 3. So I can get 3 blades out versus 2. So watch. So I will summon one. Whoop. Watch out for that. And then I'll summon another one. And that's the little blade, little ninja star there. Boom.
Double kill.
Got a double kill off that. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh. Do my ground pound. And there we go. So, yeah. And then pop my heal. So let me show you how easy it is to swap your skills. So let's say I don't want Concentrated Blade anymore. I can just, there we go, take it off. Comes off my 4th slot, and then I put Blade on and accept it. So now I will show you, aim my attack, and then boom. Oop, that was a terrible dodge.
Double kill.
Boom.
Right on. You're getting to be a real badass.
And the commentary for every time you level up is hilarious. So now we can go to set rewards. It tells you what you got. So now I've unlocked costumes, attributes have increased, and I have +1 AP power. Which I'm not even quite sure what that does. Class improvement. Clear all. So, but I really like my Concentrated Blades. There we go. Or, like, if I wanted to, I could go in go to support, take my healing off, and then put my blades on. Boom. Now I can do great PvP fighting. See if we can pull this guy. This guy's over. Beat a jerk. Roll over to him.
Double kill.
Oh. And I can do that while he's down.
Triple kill.
That was kind of really sloppy, but you get my point. Is like you can kind of create this wicked build. And then right here, these crystals. Remember I said about the scientists? So a scientist can get information out of those crystals. And performing multiple kills, like we just said, double, triple kill, you get short-lived, like 10-second buffs. So watch what I'll do here. Stun everyone.
Double kill.
AoE.
Triple kill.
Boom. There we go. Did it appropriate that time. So it's really engaging combat to the point where... What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go over here. It's kind of a combination of hotkey and action-based combat, which we're seeing more and more MMOs do this action-based combat. Let's see if I can run through here without like aggroing everything. They just don't feel like doing a lot of combat. Watch out. Watch out. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Dice him up. Dodge.
Double kill.
Boom. Gotta be careful that you don't pull too much. Oh gosh. This guy should be done quick. There we go. Alright, so what am I supposed to do over here? I am supposed to do Shell Shroud. Destroy the Domination Ultrabot. That is the Ultrabot. Alright, cool. Boom.
Oh, you like me.
And we're gonna take the shirt.
Yeah.
Because the other stuff I can't use.
Oh, kill.
Let's check it out. Get more critical hit rating and severity, but I lose. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna swap that one out. Put it down there, and then let's see, what is that? Tablet computer. Okay. And then, yeah, it's a huge upgrade. Oh, it's exactly the same as my old one. Okay. Cool. There we go. So yeah, that's the Esper, and that's how the kind of class skills work and things like that. Another cool thing is like I can do this. I can hold it down, and so you kind of can see the avenue of attack that it's gonna do. Boom. But yeah, I love the DPS on this thing. This character looks really fun, is really awesome. And I'm actually gonna get rid of this one because I kind of like having my heals. Sorry guys, I know I'm kind of showing it off stuff, but I like having the ability to just pop a heal. You know. Cool thing is, where'd that player go? The player ran off. Oh, there we go. See, like that guy? Boom! Healed. So, I'm still not done? What else am I supposed to do? Oh! Sabotage. There we go. There's just tons of stuff to do. And what makes it so awesome is just that it's so different from other MMOs. I mean, it's very nostalgic, it's very the same kind of mechanics for the most part as a lot of other MMOs, but what makes it different is the art style. Am I done with here? I killed the Ultra Bot. Yeah, it's the art style and just the kind of the campy humor of it and such. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking to play more of this as I can get along for this weekend, because it's for as far as I know, this key is only gonna be good for this weekend. So I'm going to try to do my best to get to level 10 and do a video for the trade skills, because, you know, I love trade skills and I think that's a pinnacle part of the game, that if you're able to be self-sufficient and support yourself. 3, 2, 1. Because I'm all about, you know, I'm all about options, customability, and self-reliance. I don't even know where we're going next, because it's the farthest I've gotten to play. As I play with my giant Sharpie that I have. It's a clicky Sharpie. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, I'm eager to see how the classes play out and how people will play. I've not heard anything on any end game. From what I understand, there are adventures and dungeons. Well, there's dungeons, which are just going to be basic, you know, like 5-man parties, but then they've also released talk of adventure modes, which are going to be kind of choose your own adventures, where you can play this adventure slash dungeon multiple times and choose different outcomes.
Lost Ice Fever has hit the borderlands of Western Algaroth. And
there we go. Alright. Whoa, oh my gosh, my map went crazy. So, each one of these triangles, those are places for me to set up and improve the location
mission unlocked
for as a settler, so that they give those little buff outposts and things like that. Watch out. Like sometimes it's just as simple as lighting a fire, so like at night it's
do you have a minute?
I
know
more light shows up. It's yeah. And other times it's so for as far as I know, only a settler can do this. Like I said, as far as I know, it could be completely wrong. Oh, wait, there we go. Wait, I thought I saw a place. Did I see a place? Bountiful bowl of fruit. Oh, I get more HP. Looks like someone's already set up this camp. Get my XP bonus on. Let's see where it's at. It says it's right here. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, because like so much stuff is all over the place. I may have to reload. Oh, and running along roads increases your movement speed. So that's kind of a helpful tip. But yeah, there you guys go. Expect to see more info as I play more. Probably will be the Esper. I might try more of the other classes. But yeah, give it a try. Check it out. I'm going to set up all the links to the bottom. That their WildStar vids are hilarious. So I would say go check them out. I'll put them all in the links in the section below. But yeah. Till then, thank you guys for listening and following my rant. If you guys have anything else that you would like to comment, please leave me a comment. remind me how much I ramble. That's always nice. And yeah, follow me on Twitter. I occasionally say stupid stuff and get in internet arguments with bank companies. That's fun. But yeah, till next time, guys. Remember, on a new planet, make sure you keep your head down when you're on the front lines. Bye.